Hi, this is Mati Fuller with your weekly reading for Leo for January 27th through February 2nd. Keep in mind this is a general reading. If it resonates, that's awesome. If it doesn't, then this reading is not for you. All right, so let's find out what's going on in Leo's relationships, soulmate and twin flame connection for Leo for January 27th through February 2nd. Relationship reading for Leo. Energy between you and another person. There is the Two of Swords, which is never a good card for a relationship. It has to do with choice, but not necessarily a nice choice. If you choose from the head, it's not going to be nice. If you choose from the heart, it's going to be a little bit nicer. So you both have to figure that one out. Your partner really likes you. They want you to be their partner. And they are invested in the relationship and hoping things are going to be so much better in the future. They really want to be with you. And you want to be with them too. You have the Four of Wands, but you also have the Four of Pentacles. There's a stuckness there. There's a stagnation there. You have 2 4 cards, which means the energy has come to a standstill. There's just kind of stuckness and, you know. So the core issues that you're going to be dealing with this week, your partner has the Hangman. They can't really see where this relationship is going because you are in a stuck place. And so they're hanging from a tree hoping to get a little better perspective on things, and they've turned over the relationship to a higher power. They do feel attracted to you though, Queen of Wands, but they just can't see how to get through to you right now because you're being in this kind of stuck place. You want a happy family life. And you want a new beginning when it comes to making money. So you obviously have some money issues with your Four of Pentacles. Holding on to your money too tight, which basically stops the flow of money from coming into your life. And you also have the Four of Wands, which can mean that you're stopping the flow of energy coming into your relationship too. That's the stagnation, that's the stuckness. All right. So that leaves your partner with very little choice what to do. Because when you're like putting on the brakes like that and holding on to things and not really letting life flow in your reality, your partner is going to feel stuck too. All right. So let's find out how you feel about each other. How does partner feel about Leo? How does Leo feel about partner? It looks like you're both trying somewhat to get along, but not doing so well. Your partner has the 10 of Wands. They feel like they are doing most of the work, stressed out, overwhelmed. They want something new to happen, especially in your love relationship, Ace of Cups. And they want some recognition from you, 6 of Wands. And they're super, super busy. So they don't feel like you're really putting a lot of juice into the relationship right now. You got the 5 of Wands. You are not in a good mood. You just want to win. You don't care what's happening. And there's some fighting going on. You still care about your partner. You want to offer them a cup of love, but at the same time you feel like a victim. And you have a feeling that you're going to end up alone. So you guys can see that things are not going so well. You've got 2 10 cards in this reading, 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords, which could be the end of a cycle and a new beginning. So it's almost like you can see that things aren't going well, and you do want to offer each other some love. But at the same time, you don't believe that things are really going to work out. And when you talk about law of attraction, if you want something and you don't believe you can have it, it's not going to be easy for the universe to give it to you. So really look at your attitude this week. How do you really feel? You know, and what do you want? And is there a connection between your belief systems and what you want? You know, if you believe If you want something and you don't believe you can have it, it's not going to happen. Let's find out what you want from each other. Ooh, sorry about that. Things are jumping. It's almost like this explosive energy in the cards. What do you want from each other? Okay, here we go again. The partner has the Hierophant. They want their values heard. They are imposing their values on you. They want something new to happen when it comes to making money. They want a new beginning when it comes to making money. And they have the Knight of Pentacles. They will not move forward until you accept their values. All right. You just want to be in love. You are not concerned with these values. You just want to offer them a cup of love. Why isn't that enough? And in return, you get the Nine of Wands. You're exhausted from fighting with them. You just want to be happy. Why is it so hard to be happy? I tell you why. It's because the Hierophant is rigid. Hierophant is not flexible. When you're dealing with the Hierophant, it's either my way or the highway. You know, it doesn't matter how much love you offer and how much you simplify the issues that you have. The Hierophant wants what the Hierophant wants, and either you take it or the relationship is not going to work. Okay? But it's coming from your partner. It's not coming from you. So we'll see how this goes. Let's look and see what kind of action you're likely to take in the week of January 27th through February 2nd. Action that you're likely to take. Okay. Your partner is obsessing about this whole value issue with the Hierophant. They want what they want, and they're not going to let it sleep. They're not going to give up. They're not going to compromise. And you're just going to listen to your intuition because you realize that you can't fight this issue. You can't change your partner's point of view when they have so much invested in the values that they're trying to impose on you that you may or may not be ready for or agree with. All right, so let's see where this relationship is going. All right. Doesn't look too good. Your partner has the Two of Swords. You have the Nine of Cups. You are wishing and wanting everything to turn out well, but the card between the two of you is the Death card. So it doesn't look like your partner is willing to compromise at all. Now, the Hierophant has to do with values imposed from the outside. It could be values that they've had in their family. It could be values that they've had in their religious group. Something that has been learned from the outside. It's not values that are coming from in here. And that's why they're so rigid, because it has to do with belonging to a group and being accepted in a group. It's almost like we need to come to a place where we don't live by moral values anymore. We need to live by the values that feels right in our heart. Right? And not just take for granted that values that are given to us by others is the right thing. It has to feel right in here. And I think if you do what feels right in your heart, your partner will also feel what is right to them, and you're not going to have those kind of issues so much because it won't be as rigid. There will be wiggle room for finding some common ground or finding something that works for both of you. So let's find out what kind of advice we can give to Leo. How do you deal with this? Find your inner strength. Allow death to put an end to the old and bring in the new. Connect with others. And focus on making money that will make you feel safe. Don't worry about the relationship. This is about your connection to yourself. Look at this Leo. There's a Leo in the card. All right, and this Leo in the card is your inner beast that will give you strength. So it is about connecting to your inner being and finding the strength there. And then you go from there. All right, so that was the reading for Leo. I hope you liked it enough to put your thumbs up and subscribe, and thank you for listening. Bye.